T-minus 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and lift off.
Yay!
Hello there.
Are we live? Yes, we're live. We are live.
We're live.
So look. Hang on. Tell you what. Yeah, you go.
He's alive.
There we are.
Hello.
Kev, do it. See if we can do it. Oh.
It's broken. Nah, broken.
That's only worked for you.
Well, I'm special and nice.
Yeah.
I'm special. No, don't
You
go.
what?
Anyway, how is everyone?
Good.
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 And just before we start all the craziness in the world and whatever, would like to pay a quick tribute and over to Marcus.
Yeah, so we had some really sad news this week. Just a couple days ago, everybody recognizes Nobby Green here. Hopefully a lot of us subscribe to his channel and watch his videos. I know I did. Nobby passed away in his sleep the other night, and it's just a big loss for the whole community. Steve actually talked to his wife, and of course, obviously they're very devastated. But what I'll say about Nobby is that he had a very professional demeanor on his videos. He spoke very well and very clearly, and what he was really good at was explaining to us any kind of differences in software and firmware. When DJ had come out with a firmware update, it always just amazed me at his ability to just scroll through that app and find all the little changes here and there. Because as we know, often DJI would just say, bug fixes or whatever. Well, Nobby was really good at finding those bugs. And we just all really enjoyed his channel, and his passing, it's a loss to all of us. So what I will say is everybody here in the Drone Seekers family, our hearts go out to his family, and of course all of the fans, and it's just a loss for all of us. And we hope that his wife and his kids find peace. And Nobby, we're going to miss you.
Yeah. Indeed, yeah.
Marcus.
Very sad news. Thanks for that, Marcus. So as Marcus says, just hope the family find peace. And it's just a sad loss. What more can be said, really? I'm not going to go through the chat. So if you are in the chat, welcome on board, and enjoy the rest of the show. And I think we're going to bring our guest on.
Yeah, let's do that.
Have fun, right?
You're lost.
Let's welcome this week's Drone Seekers live show special guest.
Yay!
Hello, everybody. And Dale would understand that, wouldn't you, Dale?
Yes, I would.
But you need to explain it for those that don't.
Okay, Dale, can you explain the contents of that video, or rather the meaning behind it, as it were?
So this South Florida drone meetup was my first one. And at one of the locations we were at, I was flying the Avata 2. But previously, up here where I live in Rhode Island, I had made a little addition to it. I did it down in South Florida drone meetup too. I put a Superman underneath the Avata, so you could see the front of him, and flying the Avata around, you could see Superman and the cape flapping in the wind. So that's what it's all about. Pretty
You see, when I
cool.
make these AI things, I sort of look at them and think, sort of right, so what's different with Dow? Okay, Superman. Yeah, so that gives me a theme to work on. There's method
That
in
was
my
really cool. Thanks. I knew it right away. I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Anyway, so Dale, welcome to the show. So I know we did sort of speak. Well, I was about 2 weeks ago, probably about 3.5 weeks ago now at the South Florida Drone Meet, and it was your first sort of meeting there from Rhode Island. And had you never sort of thought about going before, Dale, or did you not sort of know about them?
I knew about it. Not obviously, I became more aware of it the closer it came. I'm kind of fairly new to the drone community. I've been flying drones for about 10 years, but I kind of have been away for about 8 years. And about 2 years ago, I came back into the drone industry.
Right.
And obviously more and more drones and more high-tech drones. But joining more of the community and getting involved in the YouTubes from everybody and watching everybody's YouTube channels and just gaining, I learn something all the time. So
you're very welcome to the drone communities, because the drone communities, to me, what it means to me, and I'm sure it does to everyone else, is that it is such a tight community. It's a very sort of, no one,
absolutely,
you don't get any of this sort of, I'm better than you, I'm bigger than you. So, it's just one big happy family.
Hey, speak for yourself.
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's kind of like the family that you never had.
Yeah.
Like you have your blood family that sometimes you don't want, but this is the in your blood that you do want. So.
We know what they say, Dale. You can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family.
It's true. It's true.
You can pick your nose.
What you can?
You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family.
Friends, no. That's right. That's right.
Anyway,
unless you're really good friends, I mean, but
yeah.
So let's watch a video. And we can chat some more. I think. I'll find the right video now. Oh, yeah. There we are. Enjoy this one.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah.
I'm
Very
going
good.
on. I like
Thank you.
that
Yeah.
house. I like that house. I like that.
That begs the question, Dale. Is Sanibel Island pretty well back to normal now? I mean, so for people that don't know, they were completely 2 years ago, whatever the hurricane,
22.
they were completely cut off from the mainland. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they used a bunch of rocks. Actually, some of the bridge collapsed, and they had to just place big boulders basically and make this temporary bridge for people to get off the island.
Wow.
Most of the island was wiped, gone. Like
It was devastated. Yeah.
yeah,
What, so all those
Wow.
houses were damaged and everything.
a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
those I'll bet you were damaged. The other
Mm.
side of the island, there's still big sections that they're just rebuilding or still rebuilding. There's a huge park that used to be there. It's just leveled still. Yeah, it was pretty well wiped out.
Mother Nature, eh? Powerful
Yeah.
stuff.
But the people that lived on that island, they had a pretty anxious week or so when they were completely cut off. You know, well, maybe by boat, I suppose they could have got back to the mainland, but other than that, they were on their own.
Yeah,
Mm.
a lot of them chose to stay because they
Right.
didn't think it was going to be that bad. And it was what does it say?
They had some warning.
150
coming.
mile-an-hour winds. That's what was in that storm. So
That
that
is-
storm
that
was
is-
no
that is
joke.
something, isn't it? That's really,
Yeah.
wow.
Incredible.
So how long have you actually been flying drones? Have you been flying drones for about 8 years or so, Dale? Did you?
10 years ago, I started with a Emax Tiny Hawk, real tiny
okay.
drone,
Yeah.
analog. Before old school.
Yeah, old
And,
school, yeah.
Yeah, and I had a real hard time controlling it. I could not really control it. Plus, the battery in that small drone, only lasted a few minutes, and I
Yeah.
kind of gave up on it because one, the battery didn't last long, and two, I was no good at controlling it, and I kept trying.
It's not a good combination, is it really?
No. So after that point, I kind of was like, I'm done with drones. I do other things. I'm into computers too. So, and cars. I'm into cars too. Always have been. And so I had other things to do. And then about 2 years ago, I just got that itch again for drones because I kept watching videos and things like that. Marcus was one of them. I watched videos. Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, you love it. I was like, I live in Newport, Rhode Island, and it is absolutely stunning where I live. It's an island, and the
Nice.
coastline is amazing. This is very well known for like Gilded Age mansions and very high society back in the day. It's still that way now. There's a lot of money in Newport. But there's a lot of just regular people live here too that have generations have lived here. But living here, I was like, I gotta get a drone. What's that, Steve?
Mark Fisher.
Yeah. Mark Fisher, he lives in Providence. It's not bad either. But anyway, so I was like, I got to get a drone because it's just I want to take all this beauty and have
Show
everyone
us.
see it.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. That started me. So the first drone I got was a Bewine F7, and I bought two of them because I figured I'd crash it. Okay, all right.
That one flew pretty good. That wasn't a bad drone.
It wasn't. It shot 4K. Didn't go that far. The transmission where I live, there was a lot of trees and stuff, but it was good to learn on. Right.
Yeah.
So after I flew that for maybe a couple of months, I was like, I need something more. So I did some research and came up with DJI. And I was like, let's research DJI. Oh, what do they got? Mini 4 Pro. Oh, okay. Bing, boom, got Mini 4 Pro.
Then the light bulb goes off over your head, right? Yeah.
I've been flying
After I get
today.
that, I'm like,
I mean, realistically,
I love this.
Yeah.
once you watch the videos a lot, videos, well, like Marcus videos or videos in general, and you get an idea. You see the mini drones, and you think, wow, that little drone can do all of that.
It's amazing. It amazed me.
Yeah.
And the different perspective you get from the sky, it just drew me right in. It pulled me right into drones. And,
I think
So now you're back. You're staying. Yes.
oh yeah, no doubt. I got too many drones to walk away now. Trust me.
you're into it now. It's done.
Oh my god, cases and everything else. I mean,
Dell's hook, line, and line. He's in it. Dell's aerial and action imaging. Oh, bang.
Right. Just strictly no commercial. I'm just doing it just for myself. But I have done some stuff that I've given to like radio stations. I mean, not radio stations, TV stations.
Yeah.
We had a very old inn here called Castle Hill Inn. It's actually, I think the aftermath is on my YouTube page, but yeah, it is there. But that happened. I'm a driver by trade. So I was leaving the island over the bridge, and I saw a bunch of fire apparatus coming into the island over the bridge. And about 2 hours later, I had come back to the island, and I figured, and I always carry my Mini 5 Pro and my Air 3S. They're always with me when I'm working. Doesn't matter, in case I see something. So
good idea.
I came back in the island. I'm like, I'm going out to Castle Hill Inn. So I go out to the inn, and there's tons. I mean, there had to have been 50 plus fire apparatus all around this inn, all the way up the driveway. And I was like, oh my God, so I parked up the street a little bit. I walked back, saw a couple of guys from like the NBC and ABC. And I was like, hey, what's going on? You guys have drone footage? And they're like, we don't have drone guys at night. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. All right. So yeah. It's funny you should say that. I'm also very connected with law enforcement. So I go up to the guys that are there and say, hey, listen, I'm going to go fly my drone. You're going to see the strobes, and it's me. And they were like, yeah, no problem. So I go out.
No, and then it's not a problem, I guess. Yeah.
Yes. So, and then, I'm keeping an eye and an ear out and an eye out for, a helicopter or something that might be coming in.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do. At this time, they had extinguished the fire mostly. So I wasn't worried about a helicopter coming in, dumping water or something like that.
No.
But I took drone footage, and I chopped it up real quick, and I called Channel 10 local, NBC, and said, hey, listen, I got some drone footage. You guys didn't have any drones down there. Do you guys want it? And they were like, sure, we'll take it. So I sent it to them. I had to sign a waiver, and, obviously no monetary thing. This is here. This is for you. I don't want anything. I'm doing this for me. And the next morning, about 5 hours later, I get an email from Channel 12 saying, hey, listen, we saw your footage on Channel 10. Can we have your footage too? Sure, why not? So I sent them the footage. So that was the first time with them. And then we had a historic snowstorm here not long ago. We got over 3 feet of snow. And I was out the very next morning after it stopped. And I went all around where I live with the drone. And again, I sent that to the news stations because they hadn't really had anything yet. So that was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
And then, obviously I have all kinds of drones now, including the 360. I got the 360 now.
Don't we all? Hey, this one is for Quiz85 in the chat. He's an Autel pilot, so I figure I better get an Autel drone out to
Nice.
Show a little brotherhood,
Didn't they just come up with a controller? Who came up with a controller now? I just was reading yesterday.
That's Holystone. If you want a review of it, it's new on my channel.
Nice. Everyone should watch it because Marcus does excellent videos. I'm just saying.
He certainly does. Right. Okay. Let's watch another video. Oh yeah, we know this one.
Yes, I recognise that.
So I don't know if you noticed, when I was going into the desk, that sign that he was holding after when I was backing up, that was on top of the desk. And as I went closer to
Oh,
him,
you blew it over, did you?
there was a bunch of papers on his desk, blew all over the place. He had a
Yeah,
huge
you-
mess after I left, you know.
Made him
But,
have loads of work, poor fella.
yes. That hotel, the staff was so wonderful.
They were.
They
were.
really enjoyed us.
Yeah.
They didn't, we didn't get crazy. We were very respectful, and we were.
Oh, we
flying
got
down
crazy.
walls and-
Come on, Dale. We got crazy.
They
We
were.
did.
They
There wasn't anybody around though. You know.
They,
They
they were
joined in
very,
by the
they're
sounds of
very
it.
understanding. I think was the word you're looking for now.
Yes.
And,
That's
and
true. Okay.
one of the gals came to the drone meetup the next day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
was, I can't remember her name now. I did leave her some stickers actually. I can't
Maybe.
remember her name.
She comes into the lives now too and chats and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
great.
Pretty cool.
We
Yeah.
should begin with M. I can't remember what it was. Surname was anyway. If you are
I
watching,
want to say Sue, but it may not be Sue.
That don't begin with them though.
no, the one I spoke to would begin with. I'm sure it was M. I can't remember. But anyway,
Maybe.
they were lovely staff indeed. Made us feel very welcome.
Like Marcus was saying, out in the parking lot, they were having drone and RC car races all around the parking
Oh,
lot.
that was
There was all kinds of stuff going on.
Unfortunately, I was somewhere else, but there was Alex bombing around with remote control cars with lights.
Yeah, I saw that video. That was
He's
good.
around with videos.
Okay, Steve, you brought that up. And Dale, I'm sure you saw it too. Alex opens the back of his car and it's packed. He couldn't have got another RC anything in there. RC cars. He has special mounts in the back there for all of his selfie sticks. They're all locked in there. He couldn't have fit another drone, another RC car, or anything in there.
I think it was one of the videos we featured from the drone meet, and it was, and Alex opened the boot up and he said, I don't think I can get another thing in there. I thought, Alex, you're probably right. How the hell are you going to get in there to drive it?
I mean, we're all kind of addicted to this, but RC cars are relatively new to him. And look, he went all in. I mean, he doesn't mess around.
No, do you remember my Land Rover, Jackie?
Yes.
My camera's all over that as well.
It's in one of my videos, Terry. Actually, one of my videos.
Is,
I was choking around with a GoPro or something.
Down the Denny's Canyon with that. Yeah, that was good fun.
Yeah, I had a GoPro in it and on the top.
And if I remember rightly, Terry, the tire came off.
It did, yes.
Oh, wow.
You were going too fast.
I'd taken a little remote control helicopter and it was ridiculously hard to control. And you could take off with it and then it would crash. So to make out in my video that I'd landed it, I just reversed the footage in the end because I couldn't land the tank.
Oh, Jackie, that's why we love you.
Okay.
Think outside the box.
Let's watch another video.
We got to get you there.
Wow.
It was a big
Thank
crane.
you.
Huge.
Crane.
I mean, like there permanently, because I mean that can't move, can it?
No, it's not. It moves. It floats on the water and
Yeah.
moves on its way.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh.
crazy.
They're using that to put a windmill farm off of our coast. And a lot of
Oh,
people
wow.
Oh, okay.
So it just moves
Not bothering
around,
them.
builds, moves, builds. God.
Yeah.
It's
It came in. There was a storm coming, so it came in out of deep water.
Oh,
And,
I see.
But if like I said in the chat, if you look behind it, you see the bridge, and that's Newport Bridge, Pell Bridge. The bridge is immense. It's like 2 miles long, 2.5 miles long.
Gives
but-
you an idea of scale, doesn't it?
Yeah, that crane just dwarfs that bridge. That crane was so big; it was incredible.
Yeah, someone was saying, obviously, on a small screen, you can't really sort of imagine the sort of
No.
the size, but you got to be there to see it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
Might have to
that
go
was
and watch that one on the TV afterwards. Big screen.
enjoy.
So the
Yeah.
bigger the screen, the bigger the
There's
the bigger
lights
the
and
crane.
What's on about it?
Yeah.
That's certainly,
funny.
yeah.
Quite a sight to see.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those cranes that come in and out.
It suddenly occurs to me, you talk about sort of night flying and whatever. I mean, that something that I just haven't really done. I tried to film a train once, and I think by the time the train came in, I think my battery, the train was running late, and disaster. And I think what I don't like about it is the fact that obviously when you're filming, all the lights on the drone go off, and you think. Now you're thinking, where is my drone? It's up there somewhere. You just don't move it anywhere. Don't move it that way. Don't move it that way.
RTA.
That's why I use those strobes. I can see those strobes. They're rated for 3 miles. I can see them. There's no
Oh.
doubt.
I think
It's
there's
so
a rule
bright.
in the UK now. I think you have to actually put a strobe on. I have got a
You
strobe.
do for night flight.
That was on Collins News a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. I
Wow.
mean, but how that would affect, whether it would affect the footage, I don't know. I mean, because they are
Yeah,
quite
that's what
bright.
I wonder, because if you've got a great big bright light right by your camera, you're going to get a bit of
Yeah.
flare.
Yeah,
or-
You know,
the strobe.
I had 4 on that drone taking that video.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
2 in the front. I
Right.
had 1 in the back. I
Yeah.
put it on the battery on the
Oh,
back.
Are they quite directional? Are they quite directional in Dell? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
pretty
saying? They're
much.
quite directional, so
So
you
you got
don't
push it
sort of
down
like
on-
not getting noise
Yeah.
from the lights. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I had 2 facing out, 1 facing back, and 1 facing down. 1 on the
Oh, so
bottom of
ju-
the drone.
Yeah, Justin's saying that that the Mini 5
Oh,
Pro
yeah.
lights stay on
Yeah.
there all the night. So yeah,
It's good. Well, that's easier, isn't it? Because they're
Yeah.
on it. Built in.
I don't know that we can fly at night in Spain.
no, you can't.
I heard a rumor that you couldn't. If you did, it's only over 9 meters. You can't fly any
Oh, wow.
higher than 9 meters.
9. That's not very
Yeah,
high.
it's something to do with air
You can
defense.
do that for ladder.
So that's
Right.
run about
It's something
30.
to do with air defense. That's what I remember. I don't know if it still shows, but
It's about 30 foot, then, isn't it? So
yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. But I
Yeah.
do remember something.
I'm sure I read that somewhere once about flying in Spain, and it said about not flying at night. It may be even
Yeah.
all over Europe. I don't know, but there we are. Right, how are we doing for time of this day? What's your time? We've got
It's
time for
time for
another
the
video.
news.
Should we do another video first, or should we do the news first?
You're the boss.
Yeah, I would have thought.
Let's see.
Hello, Steve. All right.
Let's watch another video first.
You said.
Yeah.
He kept going and going until he got it.
That is one thing I've never tried and never going to try.
No.
Absolutely no. I'm right.
They
I used
built
to
that
go
park.
skateboard. When I was 11, I could do it, and then I tried it again not too many years ago, and I couldn't do it. Like riding a bike.
I saw a couple of ladies yesterday doing it. I was they had to be in their 40s, and
Yeah,
I was like, wow, this is great. Good for you, you know.
Jackie, I don't believe you. Jackie, you could do anything. I
used to be able to skateboard, and I got on this kid's skateboard to have a go, thinking I would just be like when I used to do it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's just not like riding a bike. You must be able to do it.
Skateboarding and BMX riding, no chance. Absolutely no chance.
I thought you said then skateboard and beers don't mix.
Well, that's that as well.
As well, yeah.
Anyway, better go and see Colin because he keeps ringing me. When's the news coming? When's the news coming? So, okay, Colin, I'm coming now. Right, over to you, Colin.
It's a huge story this week. As from the 1st of May, a week ago, when you're watching this, the Chinese government have banned all drones within the city of Beijing. Okay, so you may not think that's a big story. The Chinese government have put a no-fly zone over the whole of Beijing. But that isn't where the story ends. This new law also means that drones cannot be sold within the city. They cannot be delivered to a Beijing address from an outside company, and they cannot be transported into Beijing by tourists. And of course this law applies to existing drone owners within the city who now have to complete quite a rigorous registration process to say that they are keeping drones in their property. And also, if the existing owners want to fly within Beijing, even a low risk flight a few feet off the ground with say a Neo or a small drone like that, it's not going to be allowed unless they have prior permission, which apparently is going to be a very long and complicated process, and you probably won't get permission in the end anyway. The Chinese government have stated that rather than them concentrate on illegal flights and trying to find them, if they ban all flights completely, then there's not going to be a problem. And that is the thinking behind this new law. It seems strange to me that China, being the biggest drone manufacturer in the world, is actually banning flights in its own capital city. That seems a little bit counterproductive to me. But as usual, I will be keeping an eye on this, especially if other cities throughout the world start taking up the same policy, which is the worrying bit. So let's see what happens in the future. And I'll see you next time. This is Colin Rose for Drone Seekers International.
There's more to that. There's more to that story. There's much more to that story. So the other thing that China has done now, if you think remote ID is difficult for us, they have remote ID now that gives them your name, your address, not just your registration number. Like in the United States, it's like a license plate. They can see my registration number. Then they got to find out from the FAA who that's registered to. Correct? In China, it's all the information is right there. Not only that, you must have an internet connection before the drone will take off. So they literally know every drone, when it takes off, when it's in the air. They have the ability the authorities do to take control of your drone, land it, crash it, do whatever they want with it. They also have put they're supposed to have a chip in the drone that records every single flight that you do. So if you break any kind of regulation or whatever, there's memory of it in that drone that they can take a look at. So
if they can do all that, why do they need to ban drones?
Well, so there's a lot of reasons for that, a lot of theories behind that. One of which was they were very alarmed with what the United States did in Iran, how they were able to take out the leadership. So that is, people are guessing that may have something to do with why they came down so hard. Now, this rule about remote ID has been in the process for a long time. The thing in Beijing is different. Now, if you think about Beijing, that's where all their leadership is, right? So that's one of the things they're after. The other thing that they're doing in China, they have an initiative that they want to control near-Earth airspace for their own use, for commercial uses, I think, or probably more military uses, I would suspect. So anyway, it's going to be tough for DJI in China because people just aren't going to fly, right? I mean, if can you imagine being so scrutinized that if you were ever a foot above max legal or something, you get a letter or worse in the mail. So yeah, it's a whole new world. Now, what Colin said about other cities taking something like that up, Dale and I don't have anything to worry about because in the United States, only the FAA controls the airspace. Now, a city could pass an ordinance that says we can't take off in their city, but they can't tell us we can't fly over it. But obviously, we'd have to follow all the other rules and regulations that apply to it as well. But in Beijing, the minute you take off with your drone, you're getting a phone call from the police, and they're wanting to know what's going on. So it's a whole new world, and that's going to drastically affect DJI.
Yeah, I watched a Chinese vlogger on it, and as soon as they take off, then the police are straight onto them.
Yeah,
within 10 minutes. But also, I read in that same vlog that this is partly due to the rise of passenger drones that they want to commercialise.
Yeah.
What, like the
might not just be Beijing. It might be other cities as well in the future.
Yeah, well, Lauren's just saying there's a few other areas as well as Beijing. So,
well, drones are so easy to weaponize, aren't they?
Yeah, and it may well be just the fact that the people are concerned, people that maybe the leaders in Beijing are thinking, hang on, so we're getting ideas here. I don't know.
Well, that's what's going on here in the U.S. I think that's what's driving a lot of our issues. Is they're afraid that somebody, nobody has. I mean, you need to be way more afraid of personal aircraft than you do of drones. But that's and Barclay's saying I heard Shanghai as well too. So I mean, it's tough. What's DJI going to do? Rumors are they might move their corporate headquarters to the United States. That would solve our problems, wouldn't it, Dan?
Yeah. Don't
tariffs then.
Justin says don't organise a drone meet up in China.
Yeah, no,
I remember recently. Go ahead, Marcus.
Well, I just want to say, this is such a harmless hobby for us. We're all just trying to get some nice footage. Yeah, and it's turned into this
flying little camera. That's it.
Yeah, but so give me just a second. So here, a couple days ago, right here where I live, Walmart had a meeting because they're going to start doing drone deliveries here. The number one question that people had at that meeting was their fear of the drones spying on them. And that's what they just don't understand. They all think that we're looking in their bathroom window or something.
Well, let's face it, Marcus. I mean, that has always been the case, isn't it? People say, I mean, the weird thing about this, we used to have conversations, I remember this far back, talking about drone cameras and how they couldn't possibly see. That's before they had Zoom.
Well, yeah, not even that though. But even with Zoom, your drone would have to, for one thing, the reflect. None of it makes any sense. But people freak out about that.
The people are not educated about drones. The people who know about drones know about drones. The people who don't definitely don't.
Yeah.
So you take that, and then all of a sudden we have the Ukraine war, and like Terry said, we see how they've been weaponized, and now all of a sudden we're in this atmosphere of fear of drones, and it just makes me sad.
Yeah, indeed.
I agree.
Indeed. In answer to your question about Spain, by the way, you can fly night time. You can fly up to, I think it was 50 meters high, and you must have a green light. There we are.
Oh, there we go.
Really, a strobe light, in other words, or some sort of light.
Thanks for that, Steve. I'll go out now.
Yeah,
but 15 meters is higher than you think, right? That's 45 feet higher, 50 feet high.
No, 50 meters is 100 meters.
Oh, 50 meters. I thought you said 15. Okay. Oh, hell. 50 meters, you're good.
See, I got
That's a good video.
The one is the internet. I just looked it up. Anyway, let's watch a video, folks. Yes.
Has anyone told? That bird was there 2 years ago, wasn't it, Steve?
Same one.
Same one, yeah. Fred, his name is.
Yeah. I thought was it Fred? I thought it was Jim, but
Oh, no, that's his brother.
oh right, okay. Anyway,
Is it
Caroline,
that time?
it's time for a joke, she said. So
Three of us think so. Yay!
Go on, then.
press the button.
And now it's time for Terry's Joke of the Week.
A man stood on the side of the road, hitchhiking in a very dark night, in the middle of a storm. And as the night went by, no cars passed him. Storm was so strong that he could hardly see a few feet ahead of him. Suddenly, he saw a car slowly approaching, and it finally stopped right in front of him. Without thinking twice, he got in, closed the door, only to realize nobody was behind the wheel. The car started moving slowly again. And I looked at the road and saw a curve coming his way. Terrified, he started praying for his life. Just before the car hit the curve, a hand came through the window, moved the steering wheel. Paralyzed with fear, he watched the hand appear every time they approached the curve. Finally, the man gathered his strength, jumped out of the car and ran to the nearest town. Wet and in shock, he rushed into a bar and ordered 2 shots of the finest scotch that he could get and started telling everybody about his horrible supernatural experience. Silence enveloped the bar when they realized the guy was crying and definitely wasn't drunk. About half an hour later, 2 blokes walked into the same bar and one said, "Here, John, there's that twat over there who climbed in the car while we were pushing it."
Terry's Joke of the Week.
How was that?
Very good. Very good.
Did you like the effect?
You heard it first here.
Yeah.
The effects were good.
Can't you
Thank you.
tell that Terry's in the theatrical game?
I am at the moment, and we've been nothing but rehearsals. And I've got all rehearsals, all next. No, we got from we got our play on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are our production day.
Oh dear.
So yes, theatre's right up to my ear hole.
Yeah. Terry's going to create up special effects soon. He's going to have all sorts of things going on.
Hey, Terry,
Sorry.
I'm just curious. So you do these plays. Are they mostly for the British expat community, or do locals come? Or
Locals do come in, but of course it's all in English. But primarily we do it for charity. We've just sold well over 300 tickets now, so that will give us about €4,000 for charity,
Nice.
which is good. Last year we gave, I think, €3,000.
Wow.
So yeah, it's good fun. It's hard work, and and towards the last, we've been rehearsing now for 4 months, and the last 3 weeks, then it's just there's nothing else you can do but that.
Mm.
I keep my head down and do it.
Yeah.
I love it though. I really do enjoy it.
good?
As a fellow fundraiser, Terry, I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Well, we've done 2 productions. I've done a production a couple of weeks ago, and then we got this one coming up. Then we got another one coming up later on in the year.
Wow.
So
Terry, do you get to fly drones in any of them?
No.
no, not at all.
But Terry can fly now because you've put green light on your drone and
Yeah. Oh, they're very strict in the theatres, though. There's a lot you can't do in the theatres.
well,
A lot.
It's a crowded area for a start, isn't it? So-
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Can you video them with like a DJI action cam or something, and then post
No,
them?
we have a television crew come in.
Oh wow. Professional videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sell the CDs then.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
He's put it on digital.
Nice.
Yeah, oh, it's done properly. It's not. We've got a professional director. Yeah, we do it properly.
Yeah.
I mean, you will do if you're going to make thousands out of it. You can't do it anything but properly.
No. It's hard work, but you know, sometimes all the hard work pays off. Well,
let me get you our program front. Hang on a tick.
Quick question, Marcus. I know since we've been buying like things from Evelyn, and recently she said that because a lot of guys had like a little delay getting their drones, she said that China was cracking down, making it really hard for them to get drones out. And she was having a hard time. I'm wondering if now it all makes sense with what's going on now.
I had a conversation with her the other day, Dale, and she has 6 Avata 2s tied up now in shipping that she doesn't know if she'll ever get them back. You know, she refunded her customers, but yeah, it's
out of pocket.
She said it's really tough. She said her business is in trouble.
Oh.
Wow, that's terrible. She's wonderful too.
She is.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, Terry, we interrupted you. Show us.
No, not at all. It was all. No, I'm just going to show you our program.
Yeah,
but it's very difficult to see it properly.
Yeah,
because
the one on the left kind of looks like you, Terry.
Terry's left.
You can't see it very well. That's me there.
Oh, handsome lad.
Yeah,
I know. I do get mentioned several times in the program. Well, I designed it, to be quite honest. That was my design.
Perfect.
I'm putting in my order for one and an autograph, please.
Yeah.
Is it nuns on the run?
No, it's about nuns making wine.
Oh, even better.
A convent running. It's a really good, really funny farce.
Nuns on the run.
Nuns on the run. Yeah, exactly that, Jack.
Yeah. Alex, Terry got an A+ in performance score.
Yeah.
There you go.
I did, actually.
Anyway, last video of the night. So enjoy this one, and it brings it all to life. Yeah.
Wow, that's brilliant. I do like that.
Yeah, that was so fun to do. It really was.
Right now, Elaine in the chat is thinking Amazon. Superman.
Superman on a lolly stick out the front.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
But now it's been, thanks for coming along, sharing videos with us, news stories and whatever. It's been great fun.
Pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you all for inviting me, and
good to meet you.
Here. It was great.
At the South Florida Drone Meet, and hopefully we'll meet again sometime in the future.
Next year. Hopefully we'll get Jackie there. We'll get Nivek, Terry. Come on, everybody.
Yeah. Kev, we're the only two now on this screen that haven't been.
I'm only a pensioner. I can't afford it now.
Kev, just no pensioner.
Yes, that is the very causeway there.
Yeah.
I recognise it anywhere. Yeah.
Yes, Barclay, nice. I am the Monsignor. Peace be with you, my friend.
Oh, I'm
you
still
one.
how you get on with them? I told Mark I'm just eating them in slowly because I'll need some more. But
I've been trying to get those chocolate ones, but I can't find them.
They're nice.
I've got some peppermint, which were different.
Marcus has got them.
Oh, you got chocolate?
Tanya's got a quick question. Who donated the maple syrup to the South Florida drone meet? I'm guessing
Tom
it was
or
Steve.
Gary, maybe?
It was Gary.
I think it was Steve Janess.
Steve Janess.
Oh, Steve
Oh,
did
Steve.
as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, Tom gave us a lovely bottle, didn't he, when he came over?
He did.
And Gary.
I bought a waffle machine, which is arriving tomorrow, just so that I can put the maple syrup on it.
Terry,
Nice.
I bought one when I got back in 2024. I bought one, and I tell you what,
Yep.
I love
Jackie.
them. I was just thinking back to Stuart Hotel in Stuart all the time.
They used to call him Burger King Steve. Now they call him Waffle Steve.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
When he first he said, "Oh look, there's a waffle in here. I'll take it." And this great big trucker came up. He said, "That's my breakfast, boy."
I said, by the way, is that your lorry out there? Someone's just driven off of it. You run off. And
Hey, no, I got a question for Steve. So, Steve, you were at Disney for quite some time.
10 days,
So
yeah.
they are very, very famous for their Mickey Mouse shaped waffles.
Yep.
Did you have some while you were there?
I resisted the temptation, Marcus. I thought I can't bite off Mickey Mouse's ears. It's cruel.
Definitely, Tom. I will definitely make you some waffles when you come over.
Oh,
You'll have to bring some more maple syrup, though.
Yeah. One rule, yeah. Indeed. Anyway, everyone have a fabulous week. What are we doing? I'm going to work for 4 days, but hey, swear word. And
Mickey Mouse waffle maker.
yeah, chief cook and waffle maker.
Got 2 big ears on it.
Yeah. And Dale, thank you very much. We'll see
Thank
you.
you.
Soon. Take care.
Thank you, everybody.
Take care. Bye bye.
Good night.